What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel, and today's video is about
on a woman's murder at a Dallas shopping center that escalated from a courteous gesture to a violent confrontation. Good evening, I'm Steve Eager.
I'm Heather Hayes, Fox 4's Alex Boyer, live with the details from Arrest Records. Alex.
Hey guys, and according to that arrest warrant affidavit, we now know that it was the victim who got mad at the suspect for not saying thank you after she held the door open for the suspect at an area business.
Oh my goodness.
unbelievable.
That's what this was about. So y'all, if y'all notice in my videos, this is real quick. I wear a shirt that says, "We don't care, they chose the bear." And I said all last year that I'm stopping holding doors for black women. And they're like, damn, he's wild. Why you say that? Because y'all chose the bear and said, if you wasn't stuck in the woods with a bear or a man, who'd you choose? A bear. And then my generation, they said, we don't need no men. We don't need no men. And now I've been vindicated. I was right. Y'all pop each other for not even saying thank you and getting into arguments and worried about other chicks holding doors for y'all, because the older one got mad because she held the door for the little younger kitchen cricket, Keisha, Kamikaze Keisha. And guess what, y'all? The little Kamikaze Keisha didn't say thank you. So the 41-year-old woman, you know, stuck in her ways. Oh, you little smart little bit. You could have said thank you. You know, that's exactly how it went. You could have said thank you. And the little smart bitch is packing toast and said, oh, what? And it kept going from there.
41 years old and had to lose her life, all because she was pressed that some young buck wouldn't say thank you.
Yeah. Girl, lady.
That ended up spilling over into another nearby business where the arguing continued. And then once they were outside, that is when that verbal altercation turned deadly.
The shooter was telling them, come outside, like, let's handle it outside, like, you know, let's fight outside. And the mom and the daughter were kind of just like telling her to like go away. Like,
this 27-year-old nurse who asked that we not use her name had just walked out of this PetSmart store located off West Wheatland Road in the southeast Oak Cliff area of Dallas Tuesday afternoon when she noticed two women, one with her 20-year-old daughter, arguing in the parking lot. Moments later, she heard gunshots.
but the mom and daughter tried to like get in their car and like de-escalate the situation, but the lady wasn't having it. So they ended up turning to fight. And then that's when the lady pulled out her gun and shot her.
Dallas police later identified the suspect as 22-year-old Kiona Hampton. She fled the scene.
Wow.
Actually,
that's exactly 20.
Physical.
But hold on. They're exactly 20-something years apart.
Yeah,
she's 21, 20. She's 40. Yeah, 21, yeah. 41. Let's just round it out. She's 41 and she's 22.
19 years apart.
Oh my! And she ended her life just like that, yo. Just like that.
To be that girl's mother.
Yep. Ended her life, all because, like I said, we know what happened. That 41 was, you ain't gonna say the thank you, and the little one like, what? No, they don't. They're ignorant. We told y'all that.
Was arrested hours later with the help of surveillance video that captured her image, car, and license plate. The witness ran to help and put her training to work, performing CPR.
The daughter was next to the mom the whole time. She it's hard because, like, you know, the screaming of a child for her mother is never easy, and it's never going to leave my head.
The victim, identified as Cecilia Simpson, died at the hospital. All of this started on the other end of the shopping center at Five Below as both the suspect and victim exited the store with something that might seem like a simple gesture of courtesy. According to the arrest warrant affidavit, Simpson got upset at Hampton for not thanking her for holding the door. It spiraled quickly from there. Hampton, who reportedly waived her Miranda rights, confirmed that she engaged in the verbal dispute, entering the PetSmart twice and continuing the argument, throwing a drink bottle at Simpson's car when she was about to leave and engaging in a physical altercation with her, adding that she took out her gun and shot Simpson, stating she was trying to get Simpson away from her. And again, the victim's daughter was
I thought y'all liked each other. What happened to the girls?
Right.
What happened to getting along? I thought women weren't violent to women. Yeah, cut it out.
the witness to all of it.
I've been trying not to cry, but just like, you know, being in high school, like my mom was such an important person during my lifetime, and she's the reason I became a nurse. My whole family is. Honestly, if I could just hug that daughter, like I just feel so bad for her, and I just want her to know that I did everything I could. Those other people did everything they could. If I could just hug that daughter, like, I just feel so bad for her, and
We now know that it was the victim who got mad at the suspect for not saying thank you after she held the door open.
So this woman lost her life because she held the door open for someone. They didn't say thank you back. She caught an attitude. They got to arguing. One thing led to another. Now she gone. So did y'all hear about the woman being unalived in Dallas, Texas at PetSmart on Tuesday? According to the arrest warrant and the victim daughter, Cecilia Simpson was inside of Five and Below shopping with her 20-year-old daughter. They was on the way out and they held the door open for Kiana Hampton. Kiana did not tell Cecilia thank you for holding the door open for her, so Cecilia got mad and they got to arguing. Cecilia and her daughter walks to their car and they drive to PetSmart. The arrest warrant says that Kiana started walking towards PetSmart. So Cecilia and her daughter goes inside of PetSmart and let the employees know that they are being followed by Kiana. Kiana then entered PetSmart and started arguing with Cecilia's daughter. Then Kiana left and returned back to the store several minutes later. Once Kiana had came back to the store, then Cecilia and Kiana had started arguing and the employees told them that they had to leave. So Cecilia and her daughter was getting a vehicle. Kiana threw a drink bottle at Cecilia's vehicle. So once Kiana did that, Cecilia got out of the vehicle and walked up to Kiana. They started arguing, then they started fighting. Now Cecilia's 20-year-old daughter told the police that her mother went up to Kiana and was hitting her as she was telling her to leave her alone. The daughter stated that she started walking away from the fight, but that's when Kiana pulled out a pum-pum and pum-pummed her mother several times. Surveillance video showed Kiana driving away from the scene up in a black Ford 500. The police went to the address that the vehicle was registered to and did an undercover surveillance. They seen Kiana sitting up there on the balcony, and they said she was wearing the same exact clothes in the surveillance video. So later on that day, y'all, the police conducted a traffic stop on a black Ford 500. Kiana was in the vehicle and she was taken in for questioning. She waived all her rights and she confirmed that she did have an argument with Cecilia earlier that day. She also confirmed walking down there to PetSmart and going inside of PetSmart arguing with her. She also confirmed that she did throw a drink bottle at her vehicle. She also told the police that the victim and her daughter was jumping on her, and that's when she pulled out the pum-pum and unalived her to get her up off her. Now Dallas police did book in Kiana. She is currently in jail right now and she don't have a bond set. But this is my opinion about this whole situation. They both was having a bad day. And I say that because all this was unnecessary. When she didn't say thank you for you holding the door open for her, you should have just walked off. And when Cecilia walked off and got in her vehicle and went to PetSmart, Kiana should have never followed her down there.
Yep. Yeah, and that's how it goes, man.
And so she actually instigated the situation by following her down there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's sad work, man. Unhinged minds, man.
Crazy.
And look, now you got this older woman that know better, but she jumping in a fight that her daughter should have been able to handle. But because the other chick is getting the best of her daughter, now she feel the need to come in and comply like she homegirl. Really, she should have just been separating them.
Can y'all believe two separate entities come into a PetSmart that has nothing to do with each other, ends in a murder over someone not saying thank you from holding the door, which is supposed to be a good gesture?
Yeah.
That's what, look, man, I unsubscribed from y'all, bro. Look, I unsubscribed from the black community, the culture. Nah, because look at y'all, man. I don't subscribe to this no more, man. Just because we share the same skin, we not the same kin, and this proves it. You can tell I wasn't there, but you know how it went. That young girl was coming out. The 41-year-old said, "Oh, I'm gonna hold the door." As that young one walked past, the 41-year-old said, "This little bitch ain't even say thank you." In her head, like, and then said, "You could have said thank you," because that's when it jumped off. She did not say nothing and it jumped off. She said you could have said thank you, and the little girl, well, I ain't want, and then something went back, and game over. There you go. Two black women, one younger, one older. Conflict resolutions damn near don't exist in the black community.
No.
So it was destined to be exactly what this was right here.
Yeah, a tragedy.
Yep.
A couple of females, black females at that don't know better and ain't gonna perform to do better, and now.
Yep, from each side of the spectrum.
Over now.
Yep, so you can't say, oh, she was young, she was old. Nope, it was one from each side, young and older. And the 20-year-old daughter was there too.
Crazy work. Let us know your thoughts on this matter. Comment down below. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching.
The Raw University.